in 2023.
What about the wage
okay,
gap?
Well, how about this?
but
Name one wage gap. Okay, we'll address that in a second too.
In this video, Myron addresses the wage gap, and they talk about the different problems women have in society.
Address that in a second too.
Oh.
I would argue. Can you name one right or privilege that a man has that a woman doesn't?
that a man has that a woman
Yes,
doesn't.
name one right or privilege outside of maybe being able to have sex with girls and not
He
be
has
judged
no
for it.
period.
Name one privilege or right that men have that women don't.
Let me think about that, to be honest with you.
All right, I'll come back to you.
Okay,
And then you said
thank
something about what? I'm sorry.
The wage gap.
The wage gap is a myth.
It's not real. It's not just because of what he's gonna say, but it's also women if I studied it, women don't ask for enough. And so that wage gap, when they actually do the study and the statistics, doesn't account for how women don't speak up and ask for it. A man will say, yo, I'm big D mofo, you need to pay me or I'm out. And they'll willingly leave to another place and they'll get a higher bump. So when you look at the wage gap, it doesn't account for any of those discrepancies at all.
That's
would
just
say
one.
that
That's
that
one.
plays-
That's just one
Yeah.
small one.
Yeah.
What, you're gonna say something? Go ahead.
I would say that addresses like the privileges aspect of it, because I think men in this culture are much more often raised to be, confident, aggressive, go after what they like.
What? Yo, let me tell you this real quick. Because this is a little thing for me.
Come on.
Hey,
Bring it
Anna.
on.
So women, we are told our entire lives when we're born and watching the movies and societal standards, you can be anything, you can do anything, everyone will always be there. The world owes you. The world is your oyster, blah, blah, blah. Prince Charming, all the movies, right? Me neither. But regardless of the fact, society standards, it is there. So even if we weren't raised that way, and you were a little tough, you go out into the world, there will be someone to take care of you, right?
My experience was like that as a woman.
Wait, déjame terminar. For men, the world owes you nothing. You better work for everything you have. You better not ask anybody for anything. No one will ever be there for you. So when it comes to that's the only reason I'm here. When it comes to this kind of stuff, I don't want to demonize women. I want to get women to understand what is actually happening. And the reality of what's happening is, while we're told you can look at the way we're dressed, like look at the little cute little things. I just had to say, hey, yo, Aaron, can I come onto the podcast? And I'm on here in front of millions of people, while there's a bunch of podcasters that wish that they could come here and have this clout and can't. That in itself, there's so much. I came to Miami and I have so much opportunity, 10 times more than men. When half my career, I thought being a woman was the problem because patriarchy, because crazy. And then I realized, like, oh, I have the golden ticket. Now I got a company in England and I have a company in LA, all men working for it. All I got to do is create content all day and they do the actual work.
You make a good point about
I make a
women.
lot of points.
Yeah,
and then you think about how many of them try to unalive themselves. And that's the real issue of where this whole thing started from. There are so many places for men to go to because there are so many men that are dealing with mental health issues and dealing with court systems and women taking their children and taking their money and taking everything. And there isn't anything for men. But for women, you take my kid, court system. You don't pay child support, court system. I want to off myself, 100 different places to go to. You see what it's
All right,
not
let's let her get a chance to respond. Go ahead.
I'm not discounting your points. I think you make a lot of really good points. I think that, yeah, you're right. Like, we could text somebody and be on the show. Like, yes, do women win custody more often than not? 100%. I think where you fall short of that argument, though, is that we're all here because somebody considers us attractive. So that was what I grew up with in the culture, is that as a woman, your value is equated to what you look like, and you're supposed to sit around and wait for a man who made the money to come and save you.
Perfect. Absolutely.
Right.
And so I think you're right
attractive,
too.
that's
It's
why you're
like
sitting here.
you said, men are taught not to ask for anything. That's true too.
Mhm.
I think that's why they're taught to say what they want,
You
not
don't think
just
that's
ask.
hard? You don't think that's hard?
I
you
think
don't
it
think
is
that
hard,
it's
but
hard
I think
to be
that
in
it's
society?
harder. It's harder
As
to be
a woman-
raised not in that culture. It's hard to be raised to wait and then be taught to go after what you want, as opposed to being raised to go after what you want. And then you get into the real world and you're...
What do women say when we say, like for me, right? As a woman, I say to a man that I'm dating, I don't want to do it alone. I don't. I want to do it with someone. And so if they misconstrued that for like, leave me alone, go ahead and leave me alone. But as a woman that has dealt with manipulative other women, that has also had to live more like a man, this life of mine, it was not given to me. I came from the bottom.
100%,
My mom always
agreed.
tells me the women from my barrio did not make it out. Right?
No, same. But I think
the
it's
discussion,
so-
hold on, to keep things, and
but it's
I'm going to come
hard.
back to you about how women are oppressed, like what you were saying with the voting. The discussion was on the wage gap. So you're saying that there's a wage gap because women, because they're gender?
Yeah, I would say that there's a wage gap, not only a wage gap, but I would say like a wealth gap. And I'd say that kind of goes back to like up until the 90s, women couldn't have a credit card.
You know, that was
Like up until 97, a man
97. A woman couldn't have a credit card.
No, you didn't even let me finish that last point. Up until 97, a man could SA his wife, and it was not illegal under the law. If you were married, you could not charge a man with SA up until the year of 97. So I think there's a lot of ways that women have been institutionally oppressed. And number one, like just simply not being able to have a credit card, not being able to have your own bank account, like that kind of shit was going up until the 90s. And so a lot, like I think marginalized cultures like are the same in a lot of ways, that it's like you've had your shit cut off for a long time. And so now you say, oh, now we're all equal, so we all have the same start. Well, it's like we started way the fuck back there.
Okay. So you're saying that the reason why women earn less and there's a wage gap is because of SA being allowed until 1997 within the confinements of marriage, and because women didn't have access to credit cards?
I would say institutionalized financial oppression. That is the definition of financial
that women
institutional oppression.
Being a housewife used to be a status symbol. That's how we got into this mess. I've been through the history. So where women got confused is we started being told, oh, you don't have rights like a man. You can't vote like a man. You can't work like a man. You can't be in charge of your own finances. When that actually used to be a status symbol, because the poverty line was so great. To be a housewife actually was a status. To not have your own credit card, not have your own money, not have to worry about anything was a status symbol. And through history, we can see that because of the women's suffrage movement, which was valid. I'm not going to be like, but it was valid. But we got tricked right now because we're looking at it as like this demonic thing. Like, how dare I not have these rights and possibilities, when really it was a status symbol and it just changed.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, that doesn't really. So you didn't. Well, you still have to explain. Remember, you have to.
I mean, I know, but I'm, listening to this. The question was something about voting or whatever.
The question was, name one right or privilege that men have that women don't, outside of being able to have sex with women without judgment. Incredible. Yeah. When you're ready to answer that, let me know, and then you can interject.
I'm so sorry.
That started with you.
I've been into this. I'm so sorry.
So that's because you made that assertion. So I'm asking you, can you name one?
The vibe. I
mean, I'll be honest with you. There isn't really. I'll give you the answer.
I mean, you're right. There isn't, but I mean, it is what it is.
So then you're incorrect.
I guess my opinion is incorrect.
Yes.
But I stand on what the fuck I said.
So you stand on being wrong. Okay.
I stand on being wrong and right, because honestly, at the end of the day, we need men. Shit, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all want to sit here and be females and act like we don't really need men, but we do.
No, oh my God, no.
Right, you're wrong. Okay, and then with you, okay, so you said that
I'm wrong
because you didn't really address what she said. You said that the suffrage movement. I get it, but the reality, if I'm going to come to a bottom line here, the reason why women.
I mean, run it back for me so I can remember.
No.
Just run it back.
No.
We're gonna move on.
The reason why women earn less and there's a wage gap is because women deserve less, and the reason why they deserve less is that don't worry, I'm going to go through this systematically. Women earn less because women are inherently lazy when it comes to resource creation. Okay, going out, working more hours, working hard, laborious jobs, etc. This is why women, right, dominate college campuses, right? And then women screaming. Can you please stop interrupting or like interjecting randomly?
We don't need ad-libs.
Yeah, we don't need ad-libs. This isn't a Jim Jones song or a Young Jeezy song from 05. So yeah, just please be quiet. So anyway, what I was saying was women, right, earn less a lot of the times because they take more vacation time. Okay. They work less hours. They work jobs that are less dangerous. They are more prone to take paternity leave, etc. In general, women earn less because they deserve less most of the time. They also don't go into job fields that make more money. The top 10 jobs that pay the least, women go into those career fields. And the top 10 job fields that make the most, men go into those career fields. And 10 jobs that tend to make the most tend to be harder, more laborious, more hours needed, etc. Men are more willing to sacrifice to earn money because men understand that their value is derived from their title and how much they earn. Women, on the other hand, let's be honest, no one really gives a fuck about your title or how much money you earn or your status. Like, Okay, it's cool.
I do.
That's cool. That's fantastic. But can you find a man regardless of your status?
I mean, yes,
Okay. Can a man find a woman regardless of his status?
100%.
No.
I've
His
known
status-
a lot of bum ass dudes who find a
look.
woman.
No. That's fine. But to be able to attract the baddest chicks,
That's
you
not
have
what
to be
we're
a
talking
somebody.
about. You said end up with somebody. Find a woman or find a man, right?
What I'm trying to say is that a woman's status does not affect her ability to mate, but a man's status absolutely does affect his ability to mate because women date across and above hierarchies. Men don't. Men will date down all the times. There's a reason why a man that's a king will marry a peasant and turn her into a queen, but a queen will never look a peasant's way. We are not the same. So with that said,
okay.
I say all this to build to set it up.
Yeah.
The reason why women earn less is because they deserve less because women don't have the same proclivity to go out and earn resources because it doesn't affect their attraction. It doesn't affect their sexual market value. Most women would prefer to have a strong man, take care of them, be the breadwinner, stay at home and work a job kind of on their terms, not be a breadwinner. That's what most women want. So since most women understand that, I want a breadwinner, guys go out there and work. However, how many dumb, retarded bitches are able to get an attractive man? A bunch, right? Because men value beauty. They don't value success. Women, however, value success. So that is why men are way more driven than women to go out there and create resources. If you look at millionaires, you look at billionaires, etc., dominated by men. The highest earning individuals, dominated by men. The women that are billionaires get it through inheritance. So the reason why women earn less is because women deserve less. And it's even more pronounced because women dominate college attendance. There's more women in college, but why do men still earn them? Because to be honest, bottom line, women are lazy when it comes to resource creation.
I have a few points to touch on. Number one, women outpacing men in college attendance is a recent phenomena. So you would assume that then the earning potential of women to increase would then be offset by a few years, right? So women have been outpacing men in college attendance for the past 10, 15 years. So these women who are fresh out of college, they are just starting to begin a career. So we have yet to see their full earning potential. Number two, you're talking.
There's a reason for that.
Which
women major in stupid majors that don't make money. If I'm going to be blunt about that, women tend to major in career fields and majors that don't have a high income capacity a lot of the time.
I'm not going to disagree with you there, but I'm going to again say that culturally, as I said before, women are taught to wait for a man to come around.
Are women human beings sentient, able to make their own decisions?
1,000%.
Okay, so whose fault is it if they go into a career field that makes less money and major in something stupid that isn't going to make the money?
Nobody's fault at all. And I also want to say that
it's a woman's fault. It's a woman's fault.
All right, sure.
Because here's the problem.
It's every individual's fault what they want to go into.
Let me bring this in because this is the problem. Women want to be able to be equal to men, have all the same authority as men, while simultaneously not having responsibility.